maddest campsite. What the actual F is that? Looks like something out of the Pied Piper. 4th floor of the basement to the 6th floor for my room. All of that. Okay, let's get twisty. Wasn't that the road that I was just on? Damn, it got cold. Right, I'm on a train. Good morning, viewers. It's now 9 AM. I've bobbed up to this lay-by in the Verdon Gorge. Got the drone up briefly. There was a sign about there for, I think, for a rest in peace for an Austrian biker. The barrier's clearly gone there. There's loads of fresh rock fall on the road that wasn't here last night when I came up. And look at all those fresh rocks on the road, and that wasn't there last night. It's stunningly pretty though. Really, really beautiful. On to Nice and then Monaco today, that's the plan. But I've got a couple of hour ride, maybe a 3-hour ride to Nice. So sit back and enjoy the scenery here. Well, at least I'm below the cloud now. I was above it before. Actually come down quite a bit. It hasn't got any warmer, mind. Over 3 weeks now since I really did any kind of physical exercise. My first run when I get home is going to be brutal. I mean, it's just stunning. It truly is a natural wonder. No wonder it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Of water erosion. Couldn't resist, sorry. I'm still a hooligan at heart. Reminds me a little of the cliffs, the road shoot out into the cliffs in Utah a little. Whoa, I mean, look at Jesus Christ. Difference is, I think in Utah it's sandstone and this is limestone, but it's all sedimentary rock at the end of the day. There you go, and that's this morning's geography lesson over. If you see interesting things, there's 2 snow ploughs I've seen come hurtling towards me so far, which is a bit surreal when there's no snow around, but I guess they must be using them to clear all the overnight rock falls off the road. Just actually not such a bad idea, because I've seen some big rocks in the middle of the road. But yeah, snow ploughs on a mountain pass when the sun is shining and there's no snow in sight. Unusual. Oh, and they're not hanging around when they're coming at you either. They clearly know these roads like the backs of their hands. Definitely getting better at these hairpins. You have to have your neck all the way around. You've got to look all the way up the corner on the tight right twisties. As soon as you look at that centre line, then you've crossed it and you're in the oncoming traffic. You've got to swivel your head all the way around and look up the road. It's quite an unnatural feeling, but if you look where you're going to go, that's where you're going to go. You know what I mean? Through, I think that's must be downtown Nice. Quite frankly, it's been bloody terrifying. There's scooters literally everywhere and they don't pay any attention to any kind of rules of the road whatsoever. It's been absolute mayhem. I don't know whether I can ride round here or not. I'm going to try. Oh look, this is the start grid. I'm on the start grid. I'm on the start grid for the Monaco Grand Prix. Right, can I go? Can I get up here? Can I? Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm riding the Monaco Grand Prix circuit. How cool is this? Watch your toes, love. Can't I go this way? Yeah, through the tunnel. Down to the swimming pool. Was it still a chicane? No. But can I go down there? No, I can't. No, it's all closed off. Oh. Oh. Ah, merci beaucoup. Oui, merci beaucoup. No, c'est bon.
Are you okay?
Bye. Thank you very much. Thank you. Did you saw that on video? Yep. Bike dropped. Okay, now how to get out of here. Wonder how much a coffee is here. Well expensive, I would imagine. Lots of very glamorous, very beautiful people in Monaco, and loads of complete knobheads on scooters. 52 kilometres to Cannes. Just want to get back into France. Left. So, lunchtime. Well, 2:30 by the time I could find somewhere suitable to stop, really. I'm in Nice. That's the airport right there. I'm on my way out of Nice. I'm not going to lie, riding around Nice and Monaco was an absolute flipping nightmare. It's just so many things trying to kill you all the time. Yeah, really quite terrifying. Anyway, on to Arles next. Don't think I'll get there this evening. 2:30, so I'll ride. That little girl just run past me the opposite way and the same way and then the opposite way 3 times now. Yeah, so on to Arles. I'll ride for another couple of hours. I need to stop for a pee somewhere. I need a supermarket, and I'll ride for a couple of hours and then see what the scope is for campsites. Should be quite a few in that direction, hopefully. Well, from a cursory look at Google Maps there are. So let's just see how we get on. Oh, and it seems like everyone that's on a motorbike is a complete and utter hooligan. Anyway, France innit? Crazy lighting. Grass, I think I am. I am beginning to feel a little weary now. It's been 2 weeks solid riding, aside from 1 day off in Blois. Through all the backcountry of France and what have you. But every time you get to a town centre, it's down to 19 miles an hour, if the traffic's even moving. It's one 30-kilometre-an-hour stretch after another, and oh fucking hell, and it can be quite painful. Oh, and look, we're into another traffic jam. Boom. Oh, and it's a stop-start one. Excellent. Way, I think, yes. So it's not a very well trafficked road, this, then, I guess. Still bits of grass in the middle of it. I don't want a gîte, thank you very much. I want a campsite, specifically with a bar and a restaurant. Did I say that a bit loud? Specifically with a bar and a restaurant, and that's not Swiss prices. If my laptop makes it out of this alive, it's a huge thumbs up to Apple and the resilience they put into their equipment, because it's been bounced around behind me for what, 3,000 miles, sometimes quite vigorously. I have tried to pad the bottom of the top box. There's a towel and some other bits and pieces in there, just to try and cushion it a bit. This loose gravel is absolutely horrible. But look at that view. What a view. Good morning, YouTube. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and a very late start today, but I got chatting to Colin from near Inverness, who was with his caravan next door and his wife, so we had a good natter. Did discover a bit of a problem this morning though, which transpires that when I dropped the bike yesterday in Monaco, it landed on that side, and in there is a spare, amongst other things, is a spare bottle of oil, engine oil. Well, the top's come off, and everything that's in that no expense spared Timu pannier is now absolutely coated in engine oil, which includes my emergency tyre pump. It's a very pleasant night's encamping Les Pêcheurs last night, but at €30 it's the most expensive campsite I've stayed in France. I was the only tent. They're all RVs and caravans. So for today we are heading to the UNESCO World Heritage Site, the ancient walled, I think it's walled city of Arles. Something else I've come to notice is that French riders don't seem to take the blindest bit of notice of which centre line, whether it's dashed or solid. If they want to get past, they go past. Well, I've got to say, Arles was a bit of a disappointment. I'm sure it's because I've literally ridden straight through the place and hardly stopped at all. 4 o'clock. Just carnage. Been crawling for ages, trying to get out of wherever I am. Or I've got a bite. I got bitten. I was head to toe covered apart from my face last night, cap on, everything, and I bite right on the top of my forehead there, right where the helmet touches my and it, it keeps hitting it. Oh dear. Problems. What's this? There's a hitchhiker. I've seen a few hitchhikers in France actually. You don't see hitchhikers in the UK anymore, but I have seen quite a few in France, mainly couples. I've never seen a single woman hitchhiking. Unusual. Anyway, onwards. So this is about to get very twisty. Check out that map. I'm just gonna take it nice and gently. Let the switchbacks begin. Yep, we're climbing. Hope we've got enough memory card and battery for all this. Where's the next one? Soon. About here. Nope, here. Well, this looks an interesting one. Let's take it wide and hope no one's coming. Oh, what the fuck are you doing there? That was fucking appalling. You've got to do better than that, mate. Look at the view down there though. Check that out. Whew. Okay, that looks like we're at the top. That was fun. Let's got quite a bit colder up here, and the weather is starting to look a little foreboding. I'm going in that direction where that massive cloud is. Oh, that'd be Millau then. And there's the viaduct in the distance. Oh, it crosses quite a gap, doesn't it? Wow. Well, that's the plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is they're going to ride across it. So good morning, viewers.
Should I say bonjour, mes amis?
So the plan for today is, it's just dawned on me last night that the Millau Viaduct is a toll bridge. In the interests of this trip, of not using any motorways or toll roads, I can't go across Millau Viaduct. So I'm going to go to the viewing point, see if we can get the drone out. It's only 20 minutes away. If not, I'd like to get down and underneath it and maybe see if we can get some shots of that. It's such an impressive piece of engineering that it would be a shame to miss it as I'm here. So and then on down to Andorra, where the weather is looking biblical this afternoon, so I'm fully prepared to get comprehensively soaked, but I'll be in a warm hotel with underground parking, hopefully. I've just got to get there in time for the football tonight at 9 o'clock. So plenty of time. The sun is shining here. It's about 10 degrees, so let's crack on. Now then, tell me that's not impressive. Check it out, man, it's massive. Look at the size of the thing. It's incredible. Why is it? It's a bit like a USB thing, this. The old-fashioned USB plugs. You put it in one way, it doesn't fit. You put it in the other way, still doesn't go in. You go back the third time, you put it in the way you put it in the first time, and it connects. These quad locks seem to be... There you go, see, straight away that time. I've been fiddling with that for about 5 minutes. Anyway, what an engineering marvel that is. I mean, the scale of the thing is really quite difficult to comprehend. And actually, really, it fits the landscape. You know, some bridges are really imposing and make a real stamp. This just kind of sort of blends in. Bonjour. It's yeah. Love me engineering, me. That's just bonkers. Right, anyway, let's stop gawping and get on with the journey. So, place called Carcassonne next, which is best part of 200 k's away, in a southerly direction towards the crap weather. But it is what it is. It's another UNESCO World Heritage Site, I believe. Did a little reading up on the implications of being caught speeding in Europe. And it doesn't appear that they can enforce penalty points on your UK licence, which is a relief. But the fines can be quite tasty, apparently, and there is a risk. Someone pointed out that if you don't pay the fine, then you may not get back into that country and or the Schengen zone again without paying it. But you know, I'm on a motorcycle enjoying myself. There's a distinct possibility that I may have missed one or two cameras when I wasn't paying attention. The speed limits change so frequently. Anyway, through the towns stick to the speed limit. With the roads is that they often have a camera right at the beginning of the town that clocks your speed as you're entering the town, and if you're speeding, it sets the first set of traffic lights to red and forces you to stop, which I think is quite a clever way of slowing the traffic down. I haven't seen that anywhere else in Europe. Going to overnight for a couple of nights tonight and tomorrow night in Andorra. It's another place I've never been, and it'd be nice not to have to wear a helmet and hold handlebars for 24 hours. Give me neck and shoulders a bit of a break. I'll probably catch up on some work tomorrow. So that's the plan, and then I'll be off on my toes Saturday into Spain. So I could, if we get decent weather, head a little bit further west into the Picos. But the forecast isn't looking too promising over the Pyrenees and northern Spain for the next few days, really. So I think we'll just have to play that one by ear. More super tight twisties. I'm getting better at them. Whoa, nearly in the ditch. Having just said I was getting better at them. Oh dear. It's still early. In France, in particular, there are pharmacies absolutely everywhere. And some of them are absolutely enormous, like supermarket sized places. You don't see that in Germany or in Switzerland or even in the UK. What is it about the French and their health? Oh, go-go juice. Whoop whoop. Time for a refill, baby. E10, yes, we've got E10, excellent. These automated fuel pumps, they're I definitely think it makes life quicker than having to go and queue while Mrs. Miggins decides to buy a pint of milk and some cat food from the Shell garage with no fuel. You're in and out. There's no farting around. E10. Don't look. And then, so what I've noticed some people complaining that it'll take 150 euros out of your account, or 100 euros, and then it takes ages for it to come back in. So basically what you do is it takes debits 100 and odd euros, and then whatever you don't use, obviously it recredits it back into your account. And people have been complaining it takes ages, but it's been instant for me using my Monzo Flex. I did pick E10, didn't I? What have I done? That's because I've been talking to you and not paying attention. Avez-vous? Non. Now I can start. Fuck's sake. Yes, don't forget, it always asks you about the loyalty card. I always forget that bit. Roads is when you come to roadworks, they have a sign that tells you how long you've got to wait before they change again. It's quite a nice little feature. It's quite an impressive church, it's gotta be said, for a little village. Golly, where am I going? Keep on going down, as far as I can tell. Yeah. It's a very pretty little village, dominated by an enormous church, which you can now see behind me. Doing a lot of climbing here. Been climbing solidly for about the last 5 minutes and have just passed through a snow gate. And don't know what altitude we're at, but it's certainly a pretty spectacular view. And it just keeps going up and up and up. Okay, and now we go down the other side. I have no idea what altitude I reached, but pretty high, and the temperature has dropped quite a bit, verging on nippy. Okay, so I've just stopped for a bite to eat. When I say bite, I feel like I've had a 4-course meal. I've eaten so much. It's cold. But anyway, let's crack on. Hopefully, a couple of hours, I'll be in Carcassonne, ancient walled city. What a way to start the afternoon. There's something about riding through forests. Oh, when that sun comes out, it makes such a difference. But I've got heated seat and heated grips on. Just how far off is the rain? Little twisties apparently. Oh dear. Oh, that was a tight one. That quick shifter, when you kick it down from second to first, I'm not always convinced that using the quick shifter is the best way to go when doing that in those circumstances. It just makes you... That's a technical term. Is what it makes the bike do. Unsettles it. Better with the clutch for future reference, nearly. Right, okay, so I'm just making a quick pit stop. It's a safety issue. I've noticed that I am making fewer life-saving shoulder checks because my neck and shoulders are so sore. I'm spending more time looking in my mirrors so I don't have to twist my neck around, especially when I'm straight lining through the twisties, which is really not good. Because some of these French bikers, they come up behind you so quickly you don't even notice that they're there until they're alongside you. And if I'm straight lining corners, straight lining twisties, and one of these comes up behind me, that's us both on the floor, which would not be good. So it's ibuprofen time, I'm afraid. Did I mention I had a sore neck? Ah, this is a bit more like it. 18 degrees. But all of a sudden it seems to have warmed up a bit. I'm obviously in a pocket of warm air as I climb yet another hill. I'm dying to have a go on one of these pizza machines. I've seen them everywhere in France, nowhere else, only in France. As far as I can tell, there's a kiosk that makes you a pizza. After almost 100 hours in the saddle since I left home, this seat is now really beginning to get on my nerves. I'm not going to lie, I've got quite a sore bottom. I'm looking forward to a day's rest tomorrow, let's put it that way. 3,500 miles, 100 hours in the saddle, and an average speed of 34.3 miles an hour. That's all these blooming little French villages, which, don't get me wrong, they've been absolutely lovely. All been part of the adventure. So I just stuck a pin in a map, really, which probably wasn't the smartest thing. Maybe I should have done a bit more research first. Oh, this is pretty. Yep, that's where I'm going, mate. First exit at the roundabout. Where are you taking me? Goose chase, Neil's on a goose chase. Oh, look there. Now then. It's got hit suddenly at 22 degrees. It got hot. Where did that come from?
Okay, so I presume you pronounce it Carcassonne. The historic walled city is just up there, and it's really quite impressive from the outside. Haven't been in, obviously, by time and all that. But I've got some photos. Looks mighty impressive from the outside. Just got chatting to some Brits then who are on supporting some cyclists up and down the hills, and they've just come from Andorra. I've got 23 degrees here now, and the weather in 3 hours time is still saying 12 degrees and biblical rain, so I'm prepared to get wet.
I've cobbled together a charging cable for my phone to bypass the quad lock mount. Oh god, it's down to 9%, so we should be at Andorra in about 3 hours. Let's get the tunes on and get going again. And you shouldn't realise that thing flapping against the side of your head, that's your chin strap. What a dick. What a fucking dick head. Can we get out before any traffic comes? For fuck's sake. Yep. Boom, chin strap done. Another snow closure sign. Fortunately it says the road is open, but I'm obviously going to be climbing somewhat. Am I going up and over the tops of these? Holy holy snowfall, Batman. Yes, that's looking possible. Hey, hey. You probably can't tell from the camera, but I'm seriously climbing. And I'm only 100 k's away, so we go up, we get cold, we're probably gonna get wet. Oh, check out the views, man. Cool. I've just had a heads up at the map Quality. I'm definitely going to run out of memory cards and probably batteries today. This road looks like it could be pretty epic. But look at the view over there. No, don't look at the view, Neil. Look at the freaking road. Twisties for 3.7 kilometres. Oh no, I'm proper high up. Oh my god. It's popped again. Definitely gaining some serious altitude here. This is where, having gone to the effort of doing all this waterproofing, it doesn't rain. But I'll be quite happy if it doesn't rain. Right, just stopped for a quick breather. It's not raining that heavily at the moment, it's just really low cloud. But look at that for a view. And as far as I can tell from the maps, I've got quite a bit more climbing to do. So, onwards. I'm trying to find the parking for my hotel. She's given me this paper map. because they don't apparently have their own parking, they have an agreement with one of these others. So that 1, 2, I thought she said 3, can't go up there, no, okay, so that's 2. This is really quite tricky, this. Next right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4th on the right. Just let's double check. This is Sabbath. Yeah, it's in there. Okay. Holy shit, believe it or not, I found it. Now I've just got to figure out the car park itself. We made it. We're in Andorra. Wow, that was a hell of a ride. I'm not gonna lie.